Well, it seems that we have an opponent. A 7Q, but we're gonna have a half-point Comey. Oh, right, that makes sense. Okay. So make sure you can see the game there. Windows the right size. Hi GG. And let's start. Okay, he already has 2 for 4 points, so I don't want to take another one. So I'm gonna go here. Okay. That's not exactly normal, but I guess it's a thing. Kind of want to approach on the inside now to limit his ability to develop the right hand side. Or should I just split? I guess I'll split. Okay. Do I approach here or simply extend? Approaching is a bit more active, but he might throw in. Let's see what he does. I think there's a good chance he'll just throw in. Yep. Now we need to figure out what we're gonna do with this. I guess we could just connect. If we connect like this, we're gonna connect underneath. Because there. I guess that's okay. Maybe we can get this exchange first. No. Okay, let's do this. Oh, that's odd. Okay, if I go here, he simply connects. If I go here, he can't quite connect under, but that's a bit tricky. I feel like I should go here. Yeah, let's just play it. Okay. If I play here, he only has 4 liberties, but then he can Hane here. Maybe play here? That's a bit weird. This allows the cut, and then ooh. What about this cut? No, this cut's not going to be good for me. Yeah, this is not going to end well. Okay, perhaps we need to have a change of plans, because if I simply go here, he has way too many cuts. That's not going to end well. Maybe just go here, or even go into the corner. Nah. Okay, let's go here. Okay, he extends. Now we could go here, but then when he comes out at P15, we might just get completely split, which is not ideal. Just jumping out seems too passive. Maybe go here? I think I do want to go here. Even if he does split, I can jump. Oh, he went there. That's interesting. What if I go here? Does he want to keep the corner? Yes, okay. Then I can maybe play a move like this, trying to kind of surround him. But then he might be able to cut me. Play here. This kind of move is a bit too loose, so maybe I have to play here. It's a bit iffy. Yep, there it is. Okay, now we need to read. Right, so if I simply cut his stone off, he can escape with the stone, so that's not good. If I go here, I think I need to play here. Okay, so he's threatening to cut me. But he can't right now, so we get to play here. This doesn't work. Right. Okay, so I guess we connected. Let's see what happens from here. His corner is in trouble, which is very nice. His shape here is terrible, but I did lose these 2 stones. Oh man, I really don't want to play here. But it does reduce his liberties. If I play here, I guess this is slightly better. I think he can't really cut me off anyway. Well, I think I need to play here to keep up the pressure on his corner. Yeah, Mr. Cooper, that's what I ended up doing. It's better shape. Okay, he pushes. Well, block seems pretty obvious. He might clamp. Oh, cut directly. Wow. I guess he can. I guess he can cut directly. Huh. If I Atari here and connect, there's no way I'm gonna win that Liberty race, so... that's very unfortunate. Well, at least I can do this and then this in Sente. And then I have this cut, but it doesn't work because it's net. And then maybe I should just come over here somewhere. Maybe exchange this first? Does this do anything? Just leave that for now. Try to develop this. Maybe just go here. No, I need to strengthen this group a bit. Hane here. That seems pretty Sente. Maybe instead of defending here, I need to try to do something with these stones. Or approach here. Alright, so he defended, and now I guess we could go here. Seems a bit small-ish. I guess this is fine. Wow, okay, jumps in immediately with a probe. Does that cut work if I go here? No, let's just defend. Is he gonna jump? No, he's gonna go there. I could just defend my territory with this. Or try to go after this group. I'm not sure which one's better. Let's just defend for now, and then he has to jump out or do something. Okay. He went somewhere else. Let's just back off here. Maybe I should have pincered. Okay, this guy just wants to play really fast everywhere, which is kind of annoying to play against. I could take his 2-space extension, go all the way here. That seems a bit too much. If I go all the way here, he's probably just gonna like counter pincer or do something stupid. But then I do get to jump out. So do I pincer tightly and risk the counter pincer, or just go here, but then it doesn't really add a lot of pressure? Maybe I can do this since I'm reasonably strong in this area. Alright, so he played a 1-space extension, which means I can jump up, I guess, and enlarge my area. And he jumps in immediately. Okie dokie. What to do? I guess I could kick him and see where he goes, and then split him like this, which is also threatening the 2 stones. I guess that's reasonable. Let's try that. Now, do I go here? Or go here first? If I go here and he doesn't respond, it goes like attaches at E17, maybe I'm in a little bit of trouble in the corner. So let's do this first and then do the splitting attack. Okay, he's trying to get some eye shape, which is fine. Okay, so he just tries to get eye shape like this. Oh, right, he's also trying to connect here, so maybe I can cut him off. This seems like a good move. Okay, he peeps. I guess I need to respond to that as well. And then he goes there. Can I simply Hane? Is he strong enough to cut me? If he does cut me, maybe pressure this group first? Okay. So the order here is pretty important. If I go here first, and then he defends that. Okay, he'll probably attach here or something. Okay, so he kind of defended. Can I Hane now? If I Hane now, and he cuts, and I go here, and then he... I think this should be fine. Maybe instead of Hane, I should just go here. Let's do this first. He'll jump out. Okay, so now I get to take these 2 stones, but he will try to do something with this group. So maybe jump out with this group first, because he still can't connect these 2. Now let's see what he does. Okay, I think a simple extension should be reasonable here. Okay, then he goes there. Is there any kind of cut here? Not completely. So, do I just take these stones and threaten to cut him off further, or do I Hane here and just say, your cut, go deal with it. Take the 2 stones. I'll just take the 2 stones. He can connect, and then I'll... Right. And then I'll jump over here to pressure this group more. So I'm kind of jumping around and pressuring groups everywhere, but I need to make sure that I'm actually gaining something as well. That's always important. Do I need to defend this? What if I just go here? No, you can keep pushing. I want to try going here once. We'll probably play here. Right. Now that was not a good exchange for me. Unless I was planning to completely cut him off, but I can't do that. If he plays here now, can he save his 2 stones now? Ah, that's not very nice. Can I play here? Let's try this. Maybe now I'm being too aggressive. It's not good. Hane? Let's just go here first. Okay. Now... let's see, so I need to get out with this group. Maybe I can simply Hane here. If he cuts me... Nah, the cut is too big. I'll just play here. Cut's too strong. Okay, so he goes there. Now he's making a really large area on the bottom. And he's pressuring this group, so that's not very good. I could cut him off, but I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Well, whatever, let's just try it. Okay, I cut him off here. I'm not sure if he can live. It's gonna make a large area here. Okay. What about your group? Okay, he plays there. Now I get to play here. Is he gonna connect? Yes. Now can I just kill this? I think I might be able to. Why not? I might even just be able to play here. Because I can connect on either side. Oh! This shouldn't work. Wait. No, that doesn't quite work. What's the best response here? Ooh, this is painful. He needs to cut and then he gets to... No, wait, this is just a ladder. Okay, I'm being stupid. Whoa! Right, now I have to connect. Okay, this is... Oh my. If he cuts me, that's basically game over. But if I go here... Oh, that's very, very risky. I think it's the only thing I can do, though. Right. Okay. Maybe I can push him over here. And then go here. Ah, this is not good. Can I go here? This is very bad. Okay, if I go here, I'm threatening to connect. Let's go here first. Then he'll go here. Now he's poking that out. If he cuts... Wait, can he cut that? If he goes there and I go there... I think he can cut that. But this does allow me to Hane over here, so it might not be a very good exchange for him. Now he'll go here. Now I can threaten to connect here. Right? So he goes there. I can threaten again here, but he'll just take my stones. If I go here, he'll throw in. Let's make this exchange first. Oh, that was probably not a good exchange. I was trying to reduce his liberties, but I reduced my own eye shape as well. If I go here and then he throws in and then I'm dead, do I have enough liberties? It's very questionable. Let's see, I go here, he throws in. Right. Now I need to do something special. Oh boy. Let's see. I could go here and this is just gonna continue like this. There, there. That doesn't really accomplish much. Okay. This was not a good move. Alright. Okay, now I lost that group. I don't think I can come back from that. Plus I need to make sure that this group is alive, so I still need to like Hane here. At least I get this in Sente. Wait, do I? Yeah. Then I can Hane here, so at least my corner will be fine. Wait, what is this? Can't I just connect now? Oh, it's a snapback. Okay. Well. Push here, try to completely cut that group off. Doesn't seem like a good idea. Don't think I can. Let's just Hane here, make sure the corner is completely fine. Okay, so now he's going after this group. Can I block here? If I block here and he goes here, I'll be in a lot of trouble. Okay, let's get this as a Sente first. No? So he's gonna take these stones, but I feel like I can kill these stones now. Well, now I don't have a choice. Do these stones have enough liberties? Let's go here first because he wants to kill these stones. He can still make up his mind and connect here. Oh, he goes there. That does seem to almost make life. If I cut here and he goes there, and I poke out this side and he has an eye here. So that seems pretty alive. But that does mean I get to defend here. This group's still not in a good shape. Well, that's very aggressive. But it works pretty well. Right, so I definitely have an eye here. I can push here maybe? This game's not going well at all. Now I can cut, and then if he doesn't respond, I can take the 4 stones. Let's see. If I cut here, and he responds, maybe I can kill this group. Ah, that's not a good idea. Okay, now he has to respond, and now I can Atari my way out, I guess. It's not very elegant. L10. What is L10? Let's see. L10. Yeah, that's basically my idea. It's not great, but it's something. I can capture this stone, I guess. No, wait, can I? No, I can't, because he gets this incente, and then this ladder doesn't work anymore. So I can't even capture this stone. Well, I guess this is my only option. This is not even center. If I play here, he's simply gonna connect. Not alive. Well, this is quite a predicament. If I go here, he blocks. I go there, and he connects. Nope, not good. Can simply play here. I might have to give up these stones to escape, but even then, I don't see how I'm gonna win this. Okay. Yeah. Giving up those 5 stones to save the rest by playing K9 instead of J10. K9 instead of J10. Maybe. I'll have to look that up in the review. Connect here. Sure, why not? So the situation right now is that I have top and black has a small corner. Black has a lot of development here, but he killed my group over here. So not very good. Let's see, I could get these stones back, but for now I just need to escape. Can I attach to him? Clamp, okay. That seems pretty strong. Okay. If I play this, that doesn't even really threaten to make an eye. play my own clamp. It's kind of pointless though. See if we can get this in for something. Okay, just extends. I could extend. This Hane doesn't actually threaten to make an eye. This doesn't do that much. I think I need to just keep extending. And then maybe... I can't even cut this off because these stones are dead. Okay, one more. Okay, now he decides to capture those stones. That might have been a mistake because now I can make some sort of almost maybe connection. Could Hane here? Hane here first, then try something like this. J6. Doesn't really make an eye, I think. Okay, I can connect. He needs to respond. Right. Can I bridge under? Seems a bit difficult. Bridge over in some way. Yes, no moves. Don't have that many options. This doesn't work and I need to resign. He can play this Hane and I can't cut him. Ooh. Wait. Doesn't that just allow me to connect? No, not quite. I can threaten to connect though. And then I could make an eye here. Okay, let's just do that. Wait, did that even make an eye? If I go here, and he can't capture this stone, I think this makes an eye? Maybe? Wait, no, if he just plays the... No, this doesn't work. Well, I guess we lived. White K3, not H2. I don't think H2 works because he can G2 and then K2 and then kill my 2 stones. What's this? Do I need to respond to this? This doesn't really threaten to... No, this does threaten to take out my eye. Wait, this isn't even an eye. Oh, okay. Wait, then I need to connect here. Wait. Okay, wait, let's take our time. If I go here, and he goes there, and I go there, and then he just connects. Okay, there, 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 there. No. If I go here, he blocks. Then I go there. Does this work in any way? Well, this doesn't do anything. This doesn't work. Right. Oh, plus it threatens to take away my only eye. So that was a very bad idea. I definitely need this eye. I wasn't expecting this eye to be taken out, but I guess it wasn't a real eye all along. It was fake. Right, so now we have exactly one eye. And yeah, can't connect in any way. Can't make this a real eye. I guess our only option is to run out. It's not pretty. If we can run out and live and destroy his area, we might still win. But it's gonna be difficult. Okay, if I play here, that threatens his 3 stones a little bit. But I'm not sure if that actually completely works. We can try it. If I cut and he targets out, and I go there, and then he goes there, and I go here, then he can ladder myself. Okay, so he did respond to that. We could go here. Maybe you can try to pressure this stone now. Okay, let's see. What if I go here? No, it doesn't really do anything. Let's go here first. Oh, he connected. Can I make an eye like this? Not quite. I could play here, and he would have to play here to make it false. I could play there, 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 there. Oh, this seems to be a thing. There, 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 and then I have a real eye. Is there anything he can do about that? I'm not sure. He didn't kill that much over here, so I... Okay, now if I go here and he simply connects... Or I could go here. But then I don't have an actual eye. If I go here and then he connects and then I go there, I do destroy more of his area, but I still don't have 2 eyes. Ooh, that's a hard decision. Okay, let's just go here. Oh? Okay, so I guess we are gonna go here. And then we don't have 2 eyes. Okay. Let's push here. Can we play this in Sente now? Doesn't seem like it. Well, kind of. Let's try. Because if we get to cut here, that would be pretty nice. Okay, so he goes there. That means we get to go here. Ah. But that doesn't disconnect me. So I can go here. Or here. Maybe this is better. Oh, well, that was dumb. That simply does not work. Because he gets to target me there. Well, that was really dumb. He needs to... Oh, nice. Oh no, I mean, I'm sorry. Let's not be dumb. think it's almost time to GG. Yeah. I don't see any way to make an eye. This doesn't make an eye. Okay, let's resign. Let's see where we went wrong. So, oh wait, thanks. Game. So this player was really aggressive in the beginning, and then he made a lot of weak groups, and I tried to profit from it, but I made my own weak group, which ended with me getting killed. So that's basically what happened. This is obviously a weird move, but I guess you can play it. I simply decided to split, went here, approached this corner, immediately threw in. Went into this. Yeah, the game got really ugly just right from the start. I'm not sure what the proper response here is. See, this is not great either, because then he can simply link under, and then I haven't really achieved anything. I guess I could go here, and then he could link under in Gote. But now what do I do with this group? I don't know. In the real game, we ended up with... This is a strange move. Why didn't he just play here? So now he gets to pressure both groups. This is just really slow. This allows me... Okay, so first I went here, and then he did want to get the corner. So now I went here to kind of connect, and he immediately cut, but that allowed me an attach, and the cut didn't work for him. So in the end, he got this result. He has an awkward shape here. I lost 2 stones. He has he's developing this pretty well, but there's still a lot of invasion points. Okay, ending Gote, he has to defend this corner. Maybe this move wasn't necessary. If I go do something else. Well, he could connect under. But maybe that doesn't matter much, because in the end he lives in the corner anyway. Maybe that wasn't necessary. So he pushes and cuts. The cut simply works because I can't go and do something like this, because this group is still weak. This group doesn't have that many liberties. Oh wait, I can't even do this. I'd have to actually play like this, but that's just not gonna work. So he gets to live. I go here, I have a wall, I go here. He immediately tries to reduce me. I simply take the territory. He approaches me here, I back off. He plays here. I decide to pincer him tightly, and he makes a 1 space. Then I jump. Perhaps I should have just played something a bit more defensive, like here, so that he can't immediately jump into my corner. Maybe that would have been better. So here he does jump into my corner. I thought this was fine, because he's creating a lot of weak groups. He's creating... he has this group, and then he has this group, and then he has this group. And I thought that this should make a pretty good result for me. But in the end, it didn't. So he tries to make some eye shape here, which is normal. I cut him off, then he peeps to get more eye shape. Then he goes here. I was afraid to Hane here, because if he cuts, and I decided I want to try to kill this group, I have to go here. Then he gets to go here, and this gets a bit scary, so I didn't want to Hane. Instead I went here to make this group a bit stronger before I tried to split off these 2 stones. Then he jumped out, strengthened this group, he went there, extend, he extends, then I take the 2 stones, which makes this group kind of weak. He extends here, then I go here, so this should still be fine for me. He goes there. I push here, which is not good because there's no way I could ever actually cut him off, and this will allow him to get his 2 stones back, so that's not good. So I definitely should not have pushed there. Instead I should have just, I don't know, played anywhere else, just something like this, try to get this group stronger. Then I guess my corner would be weak then, so at some point I would have to come back and protect the corner. So I pushed here once, pushed another time, then I oh no, wait. Okay, no, I went here in an effort to split this group and this group, so, but that did allow him to go there. Then I felt like I had to defend the corner, which was probably a mistake, because this corner is fine as long as this stone is weak. So I should probably just defend this by going here, and then he can escape, but I can make a bit of shape, perhaps even Hane here, or just extend out, and then if he tries to do something in my corner, I can defend, and this corner won't that quickly, plus I still have this cut. Now it's not a cut, but I guess I can threaten to cut to strengthen things a little bit. So maybe defending the corner was a bit early. Here I should probably, well, here I decided to cut off this group, which was probably a bit too aggressive. This group does not look healthy at all though. I feel like I should be able to kill that, but in the end yeah, he took this move. This move basically won him the game, because I have to save these 2 stones in order for this group to be dead. Maybe I don't even have to kill this group, maybe I can just go here. He has to defend in Gote, and then I can just go and invade his area. I guess I don't have to invade here, I could still invade here, I guess. Guess he'll block this way. No, he can't play like that, so he has to play like this. There, there, there. Not sure that this would be enough. Plus I still have this weak group. I mean, this is his only territory in the game. Well, except for this corner, but it's definitely more than I have. So that's not good. So after this he gets to kill my group over here. And then he gets to pressure my other group. This might be a bad exchange. Yeah, this is definitely a bad exchange, because even if I cut him here, I can't kill him, because he can simply play here. Well, it doesn't quite make 2 eyes, does it? Not completely. I guess I could start a Ko for this group, but it would take really long. Yeah, this is just me struggling. Let's look at some of the suggestions that we got. Could have given up those 5 stones and saved the rest by playing K9 instead of J10. Let's see. K9. When did J10 happen? J10 is not on the board yet. When? Okay, here. So, playing K9 now, what does that do? K9. No, but that doesn't work. See, because he can go here. Oh, so give up the 5 stones. Right. Yeah, I guess I could give those up and then simply capture here. But as in the real game, that turns this into a false eye. And I still don't really have that much eye shape. I guess I could jump out a bit further though. Maybe that would have improved my chances. So the rest of this game is just me trying to live with this group. Hi there, Nomad Farmer. Nice to see Go streaming more. Yeah, I think there's always room for more Go streams on Twitch. So this is just me struggling and struggling, trying to live. I didn't realize that this was a false eye until he pointed it out to me, which was fun. Here I go here, he went there. Now the reason I didn't play here is because he can play here and then I have to respond and I can go here and then I can't cut him off because he will take the 2 stones. So I mean I could play here, but that defeats the purpose because it's about this group, not about this one. So that doesn't work. Instead I decided to make an eye like this, which works, but unfortunately the other one was false. So that meant I had to struggle a whole lot more, and in the end I didn't manage to live. Here I thought I had a good chance when he played this because that doesn't disconnect, but I didn't take into account that if I played here then he could just Atari me here. Well, I played here, but I could have played here and then this Atari wouldn't have worked, but even if he plays here, well, I guess that would be a real eye then, so this would have been a much better move at R6. I should have played R6 instead of R4. Yeah, and then I died and then I resigned. So, didn't go very well. So we're back to 7Q. Well, I guess that's it for SDK Go number 6. And I'll see you next time.